What's up, Digital Collective 828? It is July the 2nd, and we got some more news for you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Listen,
sir.
so guess who has filed for a national charter, national trust bank charter? Guess who?
Ripple.
Okay, you act like you couldn't guess, Sean.
I said Ripple.
Okay, so listen, we want to. That's what we want to talk about tonight. We want to talk about what this is, what our thoughts are regarding it. So let's just jump right in. So when did this happen?
First, we're gonna say this is Sean.
And Rashina, oh, our intro. Okay, our intro.
Yeah.
Hey, DC 828. This is Roshina. Okay.
Sean.
And listen, we back at it tonight. I forgot our intro. Thank you for correcting me, Mr. Smith. Okay, let's go.
Well,
So,
today is a very important day
okay.
for the XRP holders. And
Uh-huh.
the reason why that is Brad came out and said that they have just filed a charter to be a
Hmm.
bank.
Okay.
Now you can take it over right there. I just had to say that, but I'm excited about
Listen.
it.
So Ripple wants to become a federally regulated
Mm.
trust bank, giving it direct access to what? The US banking system. Now
Mm.
let's be clear. It's not the same as a regular bank that offers like checking and accounts or loans. A trust bank focuses on digital asset like settlement and safekeeping for institutions. So that's what the Ripple is applying for.
I tell you what. Now tomorrow is supposed to be the closed the door meeting with the SEC. Now Ripple comes out on the 2nd of July and says, "Hey, I think we want to be a bank." Now what is going on? And we got day 3 tomorrow. Are we gonna get some good news tomorrow too? That's all I'm saying.
Listen, we had, what did we say last? Was it last week we did that video? I can't
Yeah,
remember if it was last week.
it was last week. This is the new week.
Okay. Yeah, so last week we did a video about fireworks for the 4th of July. Listen, y'all, we said fireworks, okay? We did not know about this in advance.
I clear
But
we
oh
didn't.
my gosh, oh my gosh. So
And the 4th of
listen,
July is Friday.
Listen, so let's be clear. Now, they did an application, so the OCC and the Federal Reserve still need to conduct their rigorous reviews. And this is for a trust bank again, not for a full retail bank, meaning no checking accounts, no loans.
Mm-hmm.
But this is still something big,
You gotta
right?
remember too. This is Ripple is worldwide. Now you
Mm-hmm.
think about that. Worldwide. They are trying to capture every part of the world. That's what I believe.
So right, but so now that you said it, so if this is approved, right? If this is approved, if they get this access and they become this national, was it national trust? I
Mm-hmm.
can't know the word national trust bank chart. If they get this approved, right?
Right.
Ripple could apply for what is called a Fed master account, and that would give it direct access to the U.S. payment system, which would mean it would have no need for third party banks.
Woo! You ain't gonna tell me they've been sitting there. I guarantee. Excuse me. I
You getting
guarantee they
choked
was
up
holding
about
on.
it.
Yeah, I guarantee they was holding on to this information and want to wait to release this information. I guarantee.
Listen, so imagine sending money instantly using XRP or our RLUSD through Ripple without needing touching a traditional bank. Now that's possible with the Fed Now compatibility. No middleman, just faster settlement and lower costs.
And ain't Fed down going live on 14th of July?
Listen, look at all this July activities.
Boy, July is coming to be a good month.
It's been a good month, but
Yeah,
we it's been a
birthday
good
month,
month.
birthday month. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good month.
So it's been a good month, but this is just more excitement added to the month. So
Yeah.
listen, with the charter, Ripple can also act as a qualified custodian, which is a big deal for hedge funds. So asset managers and banks who can legally can't custody crypto on their own. So it
Right.
puts Ripple in the same league as Fidelity Digital Assets or Coinbase custody. but with this own, but get this,
Oh,
but with this, but with this own stable coin and native blockchain XRP, the
now look,
XRP ledger.
look what you just said.
Hmm.
What bank has their own stablecoin? I know that Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, and Wells Fargo, they all supposed to come together to form their own stablecoin. But look at Ripple.
Listen,
They already ready.
hmm
All I
I'm
can say,
telling you.
they better watch out, man. They better watch out. That's all I can
So
say.
Ripple stablecoin could be issued under federal oversight, something like that competitors don't have, like USDT.
Right.
What could make RLUSD more attractive to U.S. institutions who have to follow strict compliance rules and guidelines? So their institutions aren't just looking for fast coins; they're looking for legal, compliant, and federally recognized coin solutions. So
Well,
this is that's what I was telling you. It's still something big
well,
because look what that gives them access to and opens the door for them to be able to do.
I also say this too is that
Hmm.
I think this better than an IPO.
Okay,
That's my opinion
okay. Why is that?
because they cover the more broader avenue of being a bank. They can
Yeah.
control a lot more with the
Gives
bank
them more
than on a.
and gives them more access. So IPO is getting money, like getting them liquidity, but this is give them more access, authorization, and more compliance.
Right.
So if Ripple succeeds, they become the model for how crypto firms gain regulatory approval in the U.S.
Mm,
So and that will pressure the SEC to open up to catch up and open up its doors for other compliant crypto firms to be able to move into the space if they choose to.
Now I'm going to say this. I'm going out on the limb. If
Hmm.
Ripple becomes a bank, excuse me, I know Coinbase is going to jump up there and try to do the same thing. Watch.
But still,
You heard,
Ripple
you, you heard it from me. I'm telling you.
apply. But again, what separates Ripple is they have their own stable
Stablecoin.
coin and blockchain
Right.
ledger. So that separates them no matter what.
Yeah. Like
And so
I'm telling you.
they are actually building the framework for other companies to follow behind them, other
Right.
people in this industry to follow behind them. Yeah, they're just setting it up. They're giving they're showing people the blueprint. So um yeah, this is something. So, what does this mean for XRP holders? It just means that you have, if you hold XRP, there's more credibility with banks, governments, and enterprises. The doors are opening wider for future utility and Ripple's institutional payment network. Let's see. It's just a stronger foundation, basically, for Ripple's long term mission, replacing outdated bank rails
Mhm.
with the blockchain.
Yep.
So it's just they're just moving forward brick by brick, keep moving and keep laying their foundation.
Yep.
So the charter move isn't a headline. This is a signal that Ripple is not just trying to win a lawsuit or pump a coin. They are building the legal and technical and institutional, I guess, framework to change how global payments work.
Uh,
And they're doing it inside the US system.
you know what that man said? I forgot his name.
Mhm.
That we're trying to put a dent in the universe.
Listen, well, they ain't trying. They doing. Listen,
You're
good
right. They ain't
gracious,
trying.
you need some water for this.
Uh, yeah, I need something. Good gracious.
Listen, they are pushing the entire crypto space forward. Yeah, so just pushing the whole conversation forward. So listen, as we get ready to close with this information, tell us, what do you think? Do you think Ripple will get the charter? Do you think that? Like, what do you guys think? Do you think they'll get approved? And what do you think the impact will be on crypto adoption in the US? So let us know in the comments, what's next for Ripple. So
Yeah, we want to hear what y'all got to say.
we do. So listen, like, share, subscribe. Again, we are not your financial advisors. Please don't ask us about what to buy, how much to buy, and who to buy it from.
Right.
So don't ask us those questions because we're not here to give financial advice. So listen, so like, share, subscribe, join our Patreon family, guys. What are you waiting on? Come on, come on, come on. Anyway, if
That's
you
right.
don't hang out with us on YouTube, thank you for everything. Thank you for hanging with us. Listen, have a good night, build your legacy, and break these barriers. Let's go.
Let's go.
Jesus.